Hey everybody, greetings from the quarantine, and I thought we'd do something a little different. Unboxing of a 6-inch grinder. Then I need a bench grinder. So without any further ado, we'll get into it. Obviously it's been opened before and checked out, but we're going to recreate it. So let's get to it, and we'll get back. Styrofoam, got different accessories, parts. We got fasteners, hardware. Let me get this out. There we go. Let's move this out of the way. Okay. You know, it's small, but it's a little bit heavy. Pretty nice packaging. Pretty nice unit. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Let's get all our stuff here. And then our instruction sheet. And start putting these tchotchkes on and accessories and whatnot. Alright, yeah, thought I'd take these off the stand and just show you. Seems like a pretty quality piece. 6-inch bench grinder. You know, this has some weight to it. Nothing's missing. You know, a lot of accessories, attachments, nicely packed, neatly packed. Everything's where it's supposed to be. Here's one of those plexiglass shields for the grinder. I use safety glasses, so it's not really needed, but I'm going to put them on. And yeah, should be pretty cool to check it out. All right, yeah, I think we're going to put together some of the accessories and all on this thing today, and handy dandy instructions. Probably figure it out without it. It might be more fun, but it might not be too. So I've already taken a look and gotten some tools I need for a couple of these bolts. I found them to be 10 millimeter, so we got a little socket for that, and a little Phillips head screwdriver. So without any further ado, I think we'll get started on it. So it's saying to put on this this little shelf here on either side first. So I think we'll get to that, and then we'll put our spark arrestors on and our little shield and that assembly, and see how that goes. So, all right, let's take a look. Figure one, we got, since we need these little knobs, not those. Here we go. I might need these and these. All right, so testing which one is going on with this. Fit in this channel. Yeah. So it's adjustable. Okay. Which bolts go there? Two. Alright, so looking at all my parts here, that's what I need. And see them. Alright, so come in here, and these are just basically got a button head bolt, thread it, and one of these knobs as the nut. And that'll hold on our little guard here, our little table, so you can move it in or out, set the clearance you want. I'll give it a little more room. Lightly tighten that up. The other side, same thing, reverse order. Is this side or same order actually? Throw that on there. It's not so bad. Okay, they're on. On to the next step. Spark arrestors. So they get their screw, it says. Okay. So that would probably be these guys here. That's basic Phillips head. Let's see if this is threaded. The whole threaded, then you know we don't have a nut on the back. Come on, guys. Well, feels like that could be it, but it's kind of binding up. Let me try this one. Finger tight. Yeah. I don't know, am I missing anything? Or is this how it goes? Seems too tight. Seems way too tight. But that's all I got to work with, so it says screw, okay. Carriage head screws. Well, that's not those. Screw, flat washer, spring kit. Bolt washer set there. You know what? That is what's supposed to be here. It's just tight. So I don't know. Feels tight. We have to go a little bit of just a little tiny bit of never see it on there. Get started. Right. That should be it. There's a spark arrestor. It's showing that showing the slot oriented like that, so that's what we'll do. Let's run it in. You know, it's just a tight tap and die deal. Going in with the never see is pretty good. It's just, now it's going in real nice. I think it's just the way it is from the factory. It's a little rough. I like to use a little bit of this stuff on things like this so they don't freeze in there if I need to get to it later. So, try this. And you know, it doesn't hurt to put it on. And this is just so tight over here. It's not cross-threading, it's just tight. That's ugly. It's kind of some crude machine work on this tap. Alright. It's going in. We do have some never sees on it, like I say. Alright, so there we go with that. Next order of business. We're going to get in here. Loosen these up. I'll just do this one too. You know, I'm not trying to rush it, but I'm not trying to take forever on it either. And what it's going to be is it's going to be these arms. So, well, start with this side in the illustration. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to take another look. Okay. 9. Where does 9 go? That's something. I don't see where these are even being used. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we have these right here. And bolt washer. Yeah, there's their bolt. So I guess it's saying put washers on them. Alright. Bolt. Yeah, that's the bolt washer on this side. Okay. Already there. Okay. Now where are these supposed to go? Inboard. Alright. There's no way it's going through there, right? So yeah, I think I see the error in my way here. This is where it's going to mount. These are going to mount back here. This is part of the guard. We don't have to mess with these. My bad. Looking at the wrong thing. But you know how that's how it is, you know? Looking at these diagrams sometimes and I think you're seeing one thing and you're looking at another thing. So I could cut and go back and fix it and edit this out, but I'm not. My bad. So we're going to go back and yeah, we need our washer assembly. Okay, so with this, I need this washer back. Yeah, it almost looks like the same thing. So we got a little disoriented. So here we are, we're back. Okay, there we go. Now it makes more sense. This gets our lock washer, spinning lock washer, and this. That's going to go on like that. Now it makes sense. And like I say, this is a 10mm hex. And yep, that's going to work. Let's put a little NECs on the end of it. Very tiny bit. I said when this was tapped, these holes were tapped. They're tapped pretty crudely, so yeah, we're gonna go like that. Okay. I'm actually not even putting the socket on because it's a little bit large. Do it by hand. So now we have this arm on, and you know what? We may as well throw this on. That's our little face shield thing. And this is for the other side, I think. Let me see, let's get oriented. Yeah, so this would be for this side. Let's put that on. That's pretty straightforward. And you know, with these things, I wear safety glasses and all that, like I said before, I think. So I should just bump these things out of the way. But I'm not telling you to do that. That's just what I do. I'm already wearing safety glasses and whatnot. So let's put it on the right way for now. And let's do the other side. Washer. Wait a second. Yeah, put our lock washer on first. Put our flat washer. A little bit of C's. And yeah. Thread this on in there. 10mm socket, but I'm not going to put the ratchet on. I'm just going to use my hand. fingers. It's slotted. You can move it up and down. There's a lot you can do with it. You know, what am I doing with it? Well, I'm just throwing it on there. Okay. Because I'm going to swing this out of the way probably. Now, I'm not going to put never sees on that, but you could. Okay. You say, oh man, it's uneven. Well, just move it up like that. Adjust it like this, or however you want it. Seems like this. There we go. Right. I'm going to just move them up like that. And that's all our parts. We're out of parts. What this has is it has two, maybe I can get it into view here. It has two, I don't know if you can see it. It has two mounting holes, one on either side to mount it to a bench. But the nice thing is it can just sit there like that and be pretty stable. You can do what you have to do, then move it out of the way, unplug it, put it on a shelf somewhere. So I'm going to plug it in and give it a little test for y'all. All right, everybody, here it goes. Power on. The machine's pretty stable. Notice the light that we have here. It only turns on if the wheels are spinning. The kind of light that's on here is this kind of a 50-watt LED light that really only pulls 5.5 watts. It's called a curio light. There's curio cabinets that nobody uses anymore. My dad actually got these and put one in. I think it's a pretty good idea. So there's your light if you need it. Now I'm going to demonstrate if I was to grind down the end of a valve after lapping it in. If the valve to tappet clearance was too close. With the feeler gauge, I need to open up a little bit. I take my valve stem and I come in probably on the fine stone right here. On the coarse stone for something more aggressive. And I gotta tell you, it gets really hot really fast. That took a lot of material off. So for a valve, you just be very ginger like that. Turn it off. Go back and measure it. Maybe clean this up with a file. This isn't an actual valve stem. This is actually a piece out of a Hewlett-Packard Photo Smart inkjet copy machine thing that got thrown out. So I pulled it apart. I got a lot of these nice metal rollers out and some little electric motors and stuff like that before I threw it away. I don't like throwing everything away. And there you have it. I think it's pretty good for the money. Now, see, the light doesn't turn on unless the machine's on. It's really stable. You know, not a lot of vibration. It's not real heavy, so I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to unplug it. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to put it back on the shelf, and it's ready to go to work. And I'm pretty happy with it. It's like I say, I can work with it here on any workbench I have. I can take it outside. I can take it on location to some other shop, like working in the Antique Engine Association. If we're working on the steam tractor over there and I want to bring my own equipment, I can have this in my truck and, you know, I can set it up close to where I'm working. The other guys can use it, you know, instead of going to the back shop back and forth to grind things. I'll definitely be bringing it with me. I think it would be a nice thing, maybe save us, you know, a few minutes running back and forth when we're working on that. So that's about it. Until next time, take care, keep safe, and we'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in.